Hi, this is Dee with Critical Break, and I actually have some interesting updates on that visit I had. It's been almost 2 weeks ago now. I got a video editor for Christmas. I'm learning how to use it. The video footage is very dark, and I wanted to be able to really examine that footage because I was hoping that the ships would show up if I ran it through an editor, and they did. And I'm going to share that with you. We're going to go frame by frame over what's there. I wish it showed up as good as it did visually for me, but you guys will get a very clear picture of what I was looking at. Plus, recently, they've had this happen somewhere else. And the story was some transformers blew. But based on what I saw on that video, that was the same ships. Anyway, I'm going to share all that with everybody. I hope you all are having an absolutely wonderful TGIF, right? Anyway, so the audio quality, because I'm doing it in YouTube's Hangout, is not going to be great. I'm going to try doing some enhancements on that audio too, so that you get a better idea of what that sounded like. You kind of get it on the original video, but yeah, it's yeah. I just wish there was a way to share the experience exactly, because when that last second filming like that and all the complications of filming in the dark, yeah, it was an issue. But so we'll get started. I will share screen. I'm going to be using my video editor, and I'll show you exactly the steps I'm going through to get to what we're looking at, so that you understand that there's only going to be one actual enhancement, and that's just increasing the light level on the video. And you'll see what I'm talking about. They showed up on the footage, and there's multiple ships there. So, and I'll also go over the video from what happened somewhere else and show you what I'm talking about, because their video footage, because they're in a bright city, actually showed up better. But so we'll get to it. I'll check the chat real quick, see how everybody's doing, if anybody's in the chat. Oh, yep. Hey, guys. It's great to see you. So, yeah, prepare to be sort of dazzled a little bit. It would have been much more dazzling if you had actually been here. Like I said, it was an attempt at shock and awe. The sound was kind of cool, and I was just going, what the hell? Double HE double hockey sticks is going on. It was an attempt at shock and awe. I've seen ships that put these to shame, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll get started. I'll share screen, and it's really good seeing all of you. I hope you all are having a really great Friday. Anyway, so here we go. Off to the races. Show and tell time. Yep, this is going to be fun. You guys are going to love this. Okay, this is Power Director 16. Um, I got this for Christmas. Yay! I've been wanting one for so long. And so I decided, my first project was to see if there was a way I could, you know, enhance this video in any way at all to bring up the lighting level because it was, yeah, the filming situation was horrid and it was a cell phone. So I'm not dealing with the best equipment. Anyway, this is the video right here. I'm gonna select it and drag it down here. Okay. Now, because I started filming with the camera turned upwards, it it filmed in the upright position instead of the regular position. So what I'm going to do is rotate this and get it turned. Okay. So we've got it turned. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the lighting level on it to 100%. Okay. Now we're going to pop this out and we're going to look at it together. Full screen. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's get it to the point where it starts. Okay, first of all, right there, you're going to see some lights on these ships too. Some of them have lights, and there's more than one type of ship here. The one that really stood out to me that caught my attention the most was, think of a donut and then bite a hunk out of the donut. So I was trying to describe the shape of this ship. But yeah, think of a donut, take a big bite out of it. So kind of a U shape, okay, um, is a good way to describe it. I was actually going to look online to see if there was any drawings or something that would come close, but you guys will get to see them firsthand. So anyway, the first thing you'll notice is some lights up here. And you'll also see raindrops because there were storms coming in. Oh, just a minute. The brightness level wasn't turned up. I can tell. Hold on a second. That's why I needed to apply it to the whole thing. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, here we go. Okay. That's a raindrop. That right there. That's a raindrop. First of all, notice this right here. That is, I'm not sure, to be honest. Something that shouldn't have been there. Just keep watching this edge. Okay. Okay. You're seeing something right here popping up. Just keep watching as I go through the frames, frame by frame. And there's another one here. They're really light. Like I said, it was way more impressive in person, but you'll see what I'm talking about as we go through this. You'll also see the lights on the ships. Okay, watch right here. You can see something starting to show up. See how it's moving? It'll be more clear as the video goes. That's a raindrop. See what's going on down here? That's a raindrop right here. You're starting to see some lights. This is a light on a ship right here. Just keep watching. And also keep an eye in here for a while too. That's a raindrop. Another raindrop. Raindrop. The camera is trying to decide what to focus on because it's the light level's so low. Raindrop. Raindrops. And just keep watching right in here, and then I'll show you there's another ship, a different type of ship sitting right here too. Let's see this. See those fly through? Let me back that up one. See, there's one here, one there. See that one fly over? It's there in that frame, and then boom, gone. And then pops back out here. There's another one here. See it? I wish there was a way to enhance this any more than this, but I don't know that there is. Somebody has some professional software that would bring the brightness level up even more. But you're going to start seeing this a lot more clearly as we go. You see that? See this? Wild, right? That's a ship. That's a raindrop going through. Like I said, very difficult circumstance to film under, especially split second. Oh crap, what in the hell's going on outside? Still a ship there, you can see it. It's moving around. And this gets better as we go because you'll start seeing the other ships better too. Because the camera is finally focusing on something. This right here is the top of the building behind my house. I think that right there is a light on one of the ships. I'm not positive. We'll see it. See all this? Yeah, just keep watching. See another one coming over here. See? Wild, right? Trust me, this does get more interesting. Trying to click through to where the lights are at. There's a pretty good look at the ship. You can see the donut or U shape. And it's just kind of hovering around above the house. Yeah, weird. Above the back side of the house. Raindrop. Another raindrop. Raindrop. Nope. Turn that off. Now that's a light on a ship right there. Weirdness, right? Look at that. See how yeah. It's weird because yeah. It's hard to describe. Seeing it in person was really pretty amazing. It'd be nice if I could have had the camera all set up and oh, you can see something right up here. I'm not sure if that's, I think that was a raindrop. See, weirdness still going on here, but there's much more coming up. So here's a light on a ship right here. See how it was on for several frames? That's not a raindrop. Raindrops don't stay in one spot for several frames. See? There it is. Right there. Okay. Light went back out right there. You still see this ship down here pretty good. And then that same light comes right back on again and goes back out again. Wow, right? Yeah. Just keep watching. So you can see one here. Raindrop. You can still kind of see the ship right here. That's a raindrop. See, it's literally over the back of my house. Not even joking. That was a raindrop going through. And see all this? Again, showing up. Another raindrop. You see that one fly through there? Right here? Going forward, moves to here, and moves this way. And then out of the frame. And you still, now, right there was some lights on a ship. Right here. And they went away. Here's another ship here. There's one here, one here. You can still see this one. See the light come on right there? And then boom, out of the pit, out of the frame. And then back into the frame. See it? And there's this one here still. See it? Look at that. Some freaky stuff right there, right? Okay. It gets even more dramatic here in a sec. We're going frame by frame. Raindrops. Oh, right here you can see the light on one of the ships right on the very edge of the frame. And it goes out. Now see, that one was kind of interesting because the light came on here and then you see all this going on. And you see a ship come out and then boom, out of the frame, split second, going this way. You can see something down in here too. You see there was a light that just came on one of the ships right down here. And it goes right back out again. Some of these ships were really small and they were different sizes and not all of them looked alike. But most of them were that odd donut shape that had a big bite out of the donut. So kind of a U shape. See that? There's that light again right here. That light again coming on that ship. See, there it is in that frame. And it went back off again. And you see one come on right here. Look at that. Wild, huh? You see different ships kind of darting around. And occasionally a little light will come on. And then a little bit further in here, you're going to see a lot more lights. Look at that. A little bit going on here too, but there's lights right there. There's a ship, a pretty good sized ship sitting here. And it keeps turning its lights on and off. See, there's a light. See, there's a ship here. That was weird, right? You have to remember these things were moving very fast. Some were sitting still, others were zipping around. I didn't realize that because I was really paying attention to the bigger ones, I didn't realize there were so many smaller ones. See there, it shows you the U shape. Raindrop. There was a lot of ships. A lot more than I thought. Isn't that cool how that raindrop got caught? But we're not here to see raindrops. That was cool though. Okay, now the camera's starting to try to focus in on what's going on. You see a light come on right here? And you still see the craziness going on down here, so. See, there's several of them. You can see smaller and almost like winged looking ships. I don't know. And some orb-like type ships, it looks like. Some that I didn't even notice until I started going through this. Because I was busy looking at the bigger ones. There you go, with the donut that's been bitten out of. Wish there was an easier way to do this, but You can still see ships going on. I'm just not pointing it out. Now that you guys know what you're looking for, I'll just let you guys look, and I'll just keep clicking through. That's raindrop. See the red going on up there, right there? Weird, right? And this almost looks like one of the, what do you call it? Boomerang shape. I have no idea what the heck that was. But that definitely is not a raindrop. Not even close. Right? Crazy. There was just so much going on. It was really, yeah. See those ships go over? They went through fast, those two, following each other. Or actually, that was just one ship. That was one of those donut ships facing me, basically. How wild. That's a raindrop. Cool looking, but a raindrop. See that light come on for a second? Right here? Right at the edge of the house. And then gone again. And that right there, I'm not sure what that was right there. Could have been a raindrop. Whatever it was in the frame and then gone. And see, you still see the red light going on this one. I wish the quality was better, but see those? Okay. Now that, I believe, is the top of the building, but you can see a ship here. And of course here, and there's some stuff going on there. And they were zipping around so fast. Now it's going to start getting even more interesting. There's a light coming on a ship right here. Goes back out. Okay. Now I'm moving back under the carport for a second and looking off a little ways away from the house. And there for a second I was pointed over by, that's over by the barn. That's the light that's over by the barn. And then let me let that play forward for a second. Over my house. Right now, you can hear them. Okay. Now it's going to get even more interesting. Trying to get it advanced without passing up the... You see that one up there? It's in this frame. It shows up right here. There we go. See the lights? There's one. There. Something going on there, I'm not sure. Hmm. Saw a light come on in a frame, but there was also a raindrop in there that covered it up. Come on, get to the good frames. The raindrops look really cool when they go through. You can see one of them just sitting here. I'm wondering if when I rotated that, if that lost some of the edge of the... See, there was a light that just came on right here. Okay. All right. So now the other thing I wanted to show you was this video, and I'll leave a link in the description when I get done here. This video basically shows, let's see, is this the part that shows it? If you watch up in the air here, above the area where it's lighting up, this situation, the ship's actually bugged out. You can see some things that look really odd in this video. Let me make it full screen for you guys. He's got it freeze framed. There we go. Just keep watching the sky. You can see there's something coming down from above. See? See this? Yeah. You can see the power lines running through here. Here's the power lines, and you can see that zipping up the power lines. This blew out every line in that city. And every transformer blew up in that city because of this. Now notice all the different colors also. Yeah. We're getting almost every color flash of the rainbow. Blues, yellows, reds, oranges. And look at the wind. Watch this tree. It's very windy. And when the ships came in here, the same thing happened. The wind was really up there. It was really going. Okay, this is a guy describing it.
This is being filmed through my backyard.
But he describes exactly what I describe on that evening as far as what occurred and how windy it was when that was happening. But he saw ships too. Now, before he had seen some triangle-shaped ships prior to this event. I don't know that he actually saw triangle-shaped ships during this particular event, but he said he heard the sounds like what I heard. People call them the trumpets of heaven, but they're actually ET ships. So anyway, by the way, Lucifer, I was speaking with someone today that I asked him, what is his actual name? And if you look it up, the, where is it? No, I saw it on here. It's Helel. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because I need to scroll down. Oh, we're talking about Inanna, Ishtar, and all that down here. Canaanite mythology. There's other names dealing with the morning star. But one of the spellings is Helel. Here we go. You can see it. Helel ben Shahar. Okay. So that's why you see on the video title, the spelling is because of that. But, okay. Bring that up. Okay. So, I just wanted to share that with you all. I know the quality's not great, but at least it gives you a little bit better perception of what happened that night. And you got to see some of the lights on the ships and things like that too. But anyway, I'll see if there was any questions or anything. You had a cloud with, yeah, there's been some stuff going on with clouds with weird lights in the clouds. Yeah. They use clouds for cloaking, or at least some of the ET races do. Some of them, their cloaking technology is so good they can cloak in clear blue sky. And you won't notice them unless you know what you're looking for. Me, I can feel when they're around. I can literally feel it. Let's see. You see only black. Sorry about that. Did you all, were you guys all able to see what I was talking about? Yeah, the sound. Yeah, I'm gonna run the soundtrack off of that video clip through the audio editor so that you guys, I mean, if you put on a headset and listen to that video, you get a pretty good impression about what the sound was like. But I thought I might be able to bring up the level a little bit on the background sound that was going on. Anyway, yeah, it is hard to see, definitely. But that's the best I could do with the editor that I've got. So I'm sure there's probably some other plugins or something that might enhance it. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday evening and weekend. And I've got some other stuff to share with you all, but I wanted to just stick with this particular topic and take care of that. So anyway, I hope you have a great night, and not sure about Sunday or not. We'll see. But I do have so much stuff to share with you guys. I almost have to do something. But anyway, have fun, and we will talk soon, okay? Infinite love. Stay in your heart space. Things are going to be interesting, to say the least. Anyway, talk to you later. Night.